Now at 6, the South Florida man accused of sending more than a dozen explosive devices to prominent Democrats and critics of President Donald Trump facing a judge today. Hours earlier, another suspicious package was confiscated, and tonight, CBS News is reporting that SAOC had a list of intended targets of more than 100 people.
It was standing room only in a federal courtroom in Miami for Cesar SAOC's first appearance. CBS 4's Gary Nelson was there and is live in downtown Miami with what happened. Gary.
Well, not just standing room only. So many people wanted to be in this hearing today that it was an overflow crowd. Some could not get in. No drama, really, but perhaps a glimmer of emotion from this accused mail bomber. Accused mail bomber Cesar SAOC appeared before a federal judge in Miami, saying only his name and replying yes when Judge Edwin Torres asked if he understood why he was there. In a packed standing room only courtroom, some observers said SAOC choked up for a moment. Attorney David Weinstein had come to watch.
He made eye contact with somebody who was sitting in the back of the courtroom, and he started tearing up while he was still in the box.
It's not known who SAOC may have been looking at. The man is accused of making and mailing more than a dozen explosive devices to Democrats and other critics of President Trump, with whom he is apparently obsessed. His attorneys, apparently working for no fee, declined to say what SAOC may have told them.
What he says to us, any one of us, is something that you will never know.
And as to police sources who said SAOC admitted making the devices before lawyering up,
he remains innocent, and nobody has been able to, in court of law, say that those were bombs that he said that he sent.
SAOC will have a hearing to determine if he gets bail Friday. His case will be tried in New York, where it was filed. We heard today from one of SAOC's alleged intended victims.
I worry that there might be more, out there still floating around. I don't know. I've not looked at the news today. But that's still, a concern.
Judge Torres did grant one request today from SAOC's attorneys.
An order that would allow us to see our client face to face, as opposed to the conditions that we've seen him under for the last 2 times we've tried to talk to him.
The attorneys said speaking to SAOC only on a phone through a thick glass panel had prevented them from having meaningful communications. SAOC's attorneys have conceded, there's no question about it, this case will be tried in New York, where it was filed. That is where some of these packages were delivered or intended to be delivered. Now, this Friday, there's going to be a detention hearing, as they call it, in federal court, what is commonly known as a bond hearing. And SAOC's lawyers will argue that he should be granted bond while he awaits trial. The federal government today in open court said no way, that he would be a danger to the community and a risk of flight if he was granted bail. It is indeed a long shot. For now, we're live in Miami. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.